When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia, to expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley of Ashley Insurance, where we're building a community of great insurance products and great people. What does that mean? Well, as a client of ours, you'll enjoy perks like quick quotes and personalized policies. We shop for the best prices across multiple companies. And most importantly, if something bad happens, you call our team and speak directly with us. So join our insurance community today. Call 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backwood Ramblings. Looking for a delicious lunch? Come see us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. We serve up grilled sandwiches on our house-made bread, wraps, fresh salads, and house-made soup. Plus, enjoy your weekly lunch specials. Don't miss our Wednesday fresh hand-rolled soft pretzels from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and our pizza slices on Fridays, served from 11 a.m. until sold out. Join us Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We can't wait to serve you. Backwood Ramblings, come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board-Depue Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board-Depue Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board-Depue guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board-Depue Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This oral health information comes to you courtesy of Brannon Dental, located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Dental health professionals are often asked about the cause and remedies for bad breath. Bad breath can be the result of tobacco use, tonsil stones, medication, gum disease, pungent foods, and poor oral hygiene, just to name a few. Brushing twice a day, flossing once a day, and tongue cleaning can help keep bad breath at bay. Visit your dentist at least twice a year and ask your dentist or dental hygienist for specific tips regarding your daily at-home oral hygiene care. Brannon Dental, 304-927-2775. That's Brannon Dental in Spencer, West Virginia, 304-927-2775.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics, and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong, and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Carpenters General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Come see what's happening at Circle S Farmers Market and More, located at the Y in Arnoldesburg. We offer a full deli, and we have the area's best loaded subs and wraps. Try them just once, and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order, or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. Circle S Farmers Market and More also supplies the best farm-fresh, locally sourced beef and pork, a great selection of fresh produce, and the area's large supply of Amish products from Walnut Creek. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and More. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway in Arnoldesburg at the Y, or call us today at 304-655-8055. Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
Roane County Raider football is on the air. Stay tuned for all the play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County High School Raider football is brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Board-Depue Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenters General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Ridge Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brannon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomart in Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willett C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you to the press box. Here's your broadcast crew: Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. A pleasant but rainy Thursday evening here at County Stadium in Spencer, West Virginia, site of the 2025 Central West Virginia Athletic Conference Football Championships, featuring the number 1 seed Spencer Middle School coming into the postseason at 7-1, 6-0 in the CWVAC Conference. Their opponent tonight, South Harrison. The Hawks come in at 6-2 and 6-1 5-1 in conference. Appreciate you joining us on our live streaming coverage, special live streaming coverage of middle school football action. Alongside the rest of the crew, my name is Andrew Miller. Joe McDonald from A&N Digital, I'll get it out eventually, Technologies, providing the scoreboard, the graphics, the instant replays. Katie White, our camera person, Matt White pulling double duty once again as our statistician and my color analyst as we get prepared for a rematch, Matt White. These two teams met in game number 3 of the season. Both teams were undefeated. They played right here at County Stadium, and it was a barn burner of a matchup. It was the closest game that Spencer Middle had all season. In the end, the Yellow Jackets get a big touchdown and hold off the Hawks 14-6. Lots of things have happened since then.
Yeah, I mean, both of these teams have, come a long way in the season. They've progressed. They're still going to be true to themselves. You're going to see, double wing from Spencer. South Harrison, pretty much a straight stick eye the entire evening. But that last matchup was a very odd one. You saw South Harrison take the opening drive, go 10.5 minutes, and just churn up the clock. Spencer would score on the first play. A good defensive stop with a pick got Spencer the ball back. They scored on the first play of the next drive. Spencer ran a grand total of 4 plays in the first half, had the ball for 51 seconds, and was up 14-6. Just it was an odd way for the game to go. I know we've talked with coaches here from Spencer quite a bit this week, leading up as to what the game plan might be. And I think it's, you stay true to yourself early, but I do have some inside scoop on a couple of potential trickerations going on.
So looking forward to
tuned.
this. Yeah, these two teams obviously have been the cream of the crop all season in this conference. The Yellow Jackets reeled off 5 straight victories, all in conference. They dominated Summersville 32-6, 30-6 over Wahama. They defeated South Harrison in that close game, 44-20 over Braxton and 44-8 over Ravenswood Middle. The lone loss coming out of conference in the Junior Black Walnut Bowl, a loss 18-6 to Madison Middle. They came back with a big victory on the road against GW, 16-6, and then took care of Summersville once again in the CWVAC championship game or in the semis to advance to this one. South Harrison winning their first game over Ravenswood 18-6, dominating Braxton 32-0. They lost that close game to Spencer Middle School. Following that, they dominated Clay County 38-0. They lost out of conference to West Fairmont Middle School 8-6. Dominated Summersville 46-14, defeated Webster County 38-6, and then the close victory over George Washington in the semifinals to advance to this championship matchup. We are looking forward to one heck of a contest. It is rainy. We knew it was coming. It has been raining all day long here in Spencer, West Virginia. The turf facility will be nice, but the balls will be very, very wet here and very slick, so both teams will have to navigate that. Both of these teams are very run-heavy programs. There won't be a whole lot of passing, I would imagine, here tonight. If so, that may be the trickeration that Matt White is speaking of. We are going to break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll have the starting lineups in the opening kick. You're watching live special coverage of Spencer Middle School football on WVRC.
This is Concord University Mountain Lion softball player, Mahaley Nicholson.
And this is her totally more talented little sister and current Lady Raider volleyball and softball player, Marissa Holcomb, taking over the advertising for our Papa Eddie and Environmental Compliance Incorporated.
Wait a minute, this is my ad.
Not anymore, Mahaley. We've retired you. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that the projects are completed in a timely manner and that customers' expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Eddie Nicholson, owner, WV Contractors License 055775.
This is is Ashton Rhodes, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Are you struggling to control your blood pressure, lower your A1C, or manage other chronic health conditions? Do you ever feel overwhelmed or unsure after an office visit and need some extra help? If that's you, we can help. Roane County Family Healthcare is now providing chronic care management services for qualifying patients. By enrolling in our services, you will receive one-on-one consultations, an individualized comprehensive care plan, education, monthly check-ins, and more. All of this will allow you access to your care team easily for questions, concerns, or follow-up. So are you ready to team up and find a healthier version of you? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your chronic conditions. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Hey guys, did you know that Avon is not only for women? They have a full line of cologne and sprays formulated just for men. Ask Gloria about men's mesmerized cologne in 2 different scents. And when you order, don't forget to pick up some Skin So Soft for the beautiful love of your life. Give Gloria a call today at 304-532-2847. All payments are due when placing your order. Gloria Mann Avon, Independent Avon Ambassador, 304-532-2847 or online at avon.com/repstore/GMANN7179.
Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front end, and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
The rematch of the regular season battle, 14-6, Spencer Middle defeated South Harrison Middle right here on this field at County Stadium. And it's all for the marbles. I guess I should say it's for all the marbles here tonight between these two teams who advance into the championship matchup. Spencer Middle School defeating Summersville last Thursday. Meanwhile, South Harrison defeated George Washington. Let's take a look at the lineups for both of these young teams. First off on offense for the Hawks.
Well, you talk about young, 4 7th graders on the front line for this very run-heavy team. The lone 8th grader is left tackle Mark Skidmore. The left guard is Camden Michaels. Center Clay Dustin. The right guard is Quentin Michael. And the right tackle is Connor Maxwell. Your 2 tight ends. One side is Kirby Van Horn, an 8th grader. And then the big target in the passing game is the 8th grader Colton Stemple. Had a couple of catches and a touchdown in the last meeting between these two teams. The run-heavy backfield, your blocking back, getting the start here is Trenton Kenny, a 7th grader. The second back through is Caden Beatty, an 8th grader. The kid that runs extremely hard. And then the lead back, Cameron Dean, an 8th grader. And running the show for the Hawks is the 7th grader, Owen Messenger.
Defensively, it'll look like this for the Yellow Jackets. Ends are Walker Strickland, the 8th grader, 5'9", 125. And Lennox Wolf back in the lineup after missing last week. The 5'9", 138-pound 8th grader. Defensive tackle, C.J. Strickland, the big boy up front. The 8th grader is 5'11", 230 pounds. And Eli Simmons, no slouch himself on size. The 8th grader, 5'11", 185. Outside linebackers, Trenton Shirey coming off a tremendous performance in the semifinal victory. The 5'2", 105-pound 8th grader. And Torin, his brother, is over on the opposite side, 5'6", 135 pounds. The 7th grader. In the middle, you've got Wyatt Lawson, the 8th grader, 5'8", 160 pounds. The 8th grader, and Taven Penna, the 8th grader, 5'8", 152. Defensive backfield looks like this. What a season for Austin Smith, the 8th grader, 5'3", 115. And Dallas Robinson, again, had a great game last week, the 5'2", 100-pound 7th grader. And your safety, Chase Pinson, the 8th grader, 5'5", 125. That move last week, Matt, from Chase Pinson out to safety really secured the Yellow Jacket defense in that second half.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks you've seen Pinson be in that safety spot, and it's really worked out well. He had 10 or 12 tackles in that last game alone. Great move. For the Hawks on defense, your up front guys, you've got Kirby Van Horn, an 8th grader at the end. Connor Maxwell at a D tackle. He's a 7th grader. The big guy at the nose tackle, Thorne Kessling, he's a 7th grader. The other D tackle is Mark Skidmore, the 8th grader. And on the other end is Quentin Michael, a 7th grader. Your linebackers in the middle commanding this defense is the 8th grader Colton Stemple. And then the other outside backer is Caden Beatty, an 8th grader. You're going to see Emmett Heinzman, the 7th grader. He's going to move around a little bit, play in the linebacker spot, and even split out and cover some in the secondary on the corner. Your other corner on the outside is 7th grader Blake Southern. And your safeties, Owen Messenger, a 7th grader, and Cameron Deem is an 8th grader.
Offensive line looks like this for the Yellow Jackets. Left tackle, the 8th grader Eli Simmons, 5'11", 185. Damian Simons, the 8th grader at left guard, 5'3", 160. Torrin Shiree, the 7th grader, is the center, 5'6", 135. Josh Greathouse over on the right guard position. The 7th grader is 5'1", 153. C.J. Strickland is your right tackle, the 8th grader, 5'11", 230 pounds. Couple of tight ends. Lennox Wolf, again, back in the lineup, the 8th grader, 5'9", 140. And Lane Matheny, the 8th grader, 5'5", 125. In the backfield and running wings will be Chase Pinson, the 8th grader, 5'5", 125. And the 8th grader, Wyatt Lawson, 5'8", 159. Your fullback is Taven Penna, the 8th grader, 5'8", 152. And the 8th grader, 4'10", 85 pounds, is Brogan Burdette, the quarterback. Yellow Jackets taking the field as we prepare for CWVAC championship football action.
Yeah, Spencer won the coin toss. They have elected to receive, a lot of the big brothers up at the high school.
That is what Roane County does. That is what Spencer Middle School is electing to do. Do appreciate everyone tuning in, whether you're watching from near, far. If you're a Spencer fan or a South Harrison fan, we do appreciate you tuning in. Great to see John Workman tuning in. They are out at the FFA National Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana. Saw already some awards for Roane County. That's just what they do, is they bring home the hardware from the FFA National Convention. Austin Smith will head back deep to receive to begin the contest.
We're in that 88.
Going to be Cameron Deem, the 8th grader, to do the kicking for South Harrison. Yes, Smith was 4 for the majority of this year, has moved to 88. Squint your eyes and you think about 88 on this field from last year. Lane Watson, whew. So hope he can channel his inner Lane Watson here tonight. He plays defense like Lane did, I'll tell you that.
You know, we saw Wyatt Lawson wore the 88 for one game just in honor. These younger guys really look up to a guy like Lane Watson.
CWVAC championship football game gets set to go now, waiting for the whistle from the white hat official.
Got a full crew of officials today. Got 5 out there on the field.
It's good to see. Hopefully they'll see everything. I was joking with Joe Mike Rector, the side judge over on the South Harrison side just a minute ago. Said make sure there's only 4 downs given. He had a good chuckle on that one.
Yeah, he took all the heat on that one.
Deem approaches. Leg in. We are underway. Deep kick landing at the 23, taken by Smith. Smith being deliberate. Now to the 35. Now explodes to the 40. Spins and falls at the 43-yard line. A 20-yard return by Austin Smith, giving the Yellow Jackets strong opening possession, field position.
Yeah, did a good job, hit the hole quickly, but then hesitated enough to let some blocks set up, got to the outside. Nice little return there by Smith. Like you said, field position out almost to the 50.
Brogan Burdette enters the huddle. He has been commanding this offense for the entirety of the season. Turn and give. Off tackle run by Pinson. He'll pick up yardage, but there's going to be a penalty. The wideout on the far side there was way offside. It was Lennox Wolf, and then he backed up, Matt, but before he could get set, the play was snapped. You're breaking that cardinal rule. You always check with the side official when you are a receiver.
That's the first thing you should do as you're coming out.
So that will negate the opening carry for Pinson, and it will back the Yellow Jackets up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the Yellow Jacket 38.
And that's something that Spencer doesn't do a ton of, is split receivers out away from the line of scrimmage much.
They'll go with the T formation, 3 backs split across the backfield. Burdette is under center. South Harrison walking up a blitzer. The handoff, that's going to be Lawson, and he is going to be locked up. Maybe a gain of a yard. Nice pursuits by those linebackers for South Harrison.
I believe that was Kirby Van Horn got into the backfield quickly and just kind of made Lawson have nowhere to go. Did a good job just to get anything out of that one.
Well, what we do know about Lawson and Pinson is they have big play potential at any moment. Yellow Jackets is trying to get his shoe tied here. That was Shiree, the center. Can't do anything without him. Double wing formation.
Pretty important spot.
Matheny split wide out to the left. Motion, pitch. That is Pinson to the edge. Pinson going to break to tackles. He'll head down the sideline. He'll pick up the first down. Unfortunately, there appears to have been a holding right on the edge, and that is the call. So the Yellow Jackets with a pair of flags early in this first possession, and they're moving the wrong way.
And those are penalties that happen on really nice pickups as well. That would have been a first down, a big carry, but all for naught.
So take away all the yardage on the first 2 carries by Chase Pinson, and the Yellow Jackets are backed up inside their own 30 now at the 29-yard line.
24 yards to go for the first.
Still, though, only 2nd down. Matheny splits wide to the right. Wolf wide to the left. Double wing set. Pinson, they're going to fake the pitch. They're going to give it off tackle. And fighting for what he can get is Lawson. Will not be much.
About 5 yards on that carry, but still a good ways to go.
Bring up 3rd down and 19 for the Yellow Jacket offense. Again, these games go quickly. It's always just, we're used to 12 minutes on the clock. There's just 8-minute quarters in middle school action. Yellow Jackets needing a big 3rd down play. They will split Wolf again wide to the Yellow Jacket side. Matheny wide, Yellow Jacket side. Over to the left is Wolf. Burdette with the hard count, flinching but no offsides. Good discipline by the South Harrison Hawk front line. They'll motion Lawson. He'll take the carry, and a great open field tackle. Flying in is the linebacker over there. Was that Beatty?
Looked like it. Beatty made a really nice stop on that one, forcing the 4th down.
4th down and quite a ways. Yellow Jackets going to have to give this one away, you would assume. They will bring in Shiree to punt it away.
Number 22, Trent Shiree set the punt.
Going to be Deem headed back deep to receive. A good snap, a good punt, end over end. Deem runs away from this one, takes a good Yellow Jacket bounce at the 40, inside the 35. And a nice field flipping punt by Shiree. And we will see the offense of the Hawks for the first time. That first drive churning up 3 minutes plus, but going the wrong way for the majority.
Yeah, a couple of untimely penalties really set Spencer back, so let's see if the defense can buckle down here.
Owen Messenger is the quarterback. You want to talk about diminutive between he and Burdette. 2 of the smaller quarterbacks we have seen in middle school action. They will start out with the stick eye. Deem dots that stick eye, and he's going to take the first carry, shoulders down, running straight forward off tackle, and he'll pick up about 4 yards on the first carry.
It'll be a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Hawks.
Ball spotted at the 37. of the Hawks. 2nd down and 6 for South Harrison. Again with the stick-eye formation. Messenger under center, barely seeable. It'll be the second man through, and that is a huge hole. And that young man got on the defense quickly. The 8th grader, Caden Beatty, straight up the gut, looking a lot like Colton Starcher last Friday night in that Roane County game.
Yeah, just a quick hitter up the middle. That second guy through. Really nice pickup there. Nice touchdown saving tackle by Pinson, I believe.
About 12 on the carry. New set of downs just shy of the midfield stripe at the 49. Messenger going to turn and give again. Locked up nicely this time by the interior and the linebackers for the Yellow Jackets. Nowhere to run for Beatty on that one.
Good recognition there by the up front guys on the defense to see where that play was going quickly and react.
Gain of a yard officially. The ball spotted on the midfield stripe. 2nd down and 9. And the clock just rolls. It's already down to 3 minutes, 20 seconds here, opening quarter. Central West Virginia Athletic Conference championship game. Quick hitter off tackle again, and a good hits. Downfield block, or downfield running though by Beatty. That kid runs with a purpose. Strong meeting between the Yellow Jacket defender and Beatty. Going to pick up 3 yards on the carry. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6 at the Yellow Jacket 47. Big 3rd down play for the Yellow Jacket defense here. They'll move out of the stick. It'll be an I formation with the wing set to the right. Deem is still the tailback. Messenger's going to turn and give off tackle, and on the misdirection carry, boy, the Yellow Jackets had Beatty dead to rights in the backfield and lost him. He bounced off of an arm tackle, Matt, and ended up with a 1st down carry. That could have been a big stop for the Yellow Jackets.
It would have been. They read it perfectly. Just Beatty with really good, good body control, good balance. Took a big bump and just kept right on going down the field. Needed 6, and that's exactly what he got.
Energizer Bunny style. Takes a licking, keeps on ticking. 1st down for the Hawks. Nearing the 2-minute mark in quarter number 1. Ball spotted on the 41 of Spencer. Back to the stick-eye formation. The 7th grader Messenger turns, gives Deem off tackle, running hard. I tell you what we're seeing about South Harrison in its first drive, Matt, is the running backs are not mincing words. They are running downhill, shoulders forward.
Yeah, there's no pitter-patter. They're trying to get at her.
Well played, Matt. 4 on the carry, 2nd down and 6 from the 37 of Spencer. We heard stick eye the first time, and they didn't run it a ton. They are running a lot of stick eye in this opening series, are the Hawks. Here's the pitch to the outside to Deem. Shiree with a great job setting the edge on the end, Matt, forcing the runner Deem back into the teeth.
Yeah, just a great job of getting that outside contain. Didn't let Deem get outside. Got him down in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play.
We'll bring up 3rd and 8 from the 39.
3rd down and 8 for the Hawks.
As you see there, Torin Shiree, nicely done from the defensive end position. Another 3rd down opportunity for the Yellow Jacket defense. It'll be stick-eye formation once again. Where will Messenger go with it? He's going to turn and hand off. Wide open running for Beatty, and he's got 12. Boy, there was a hole there for Beatty, and he picked up a head of steam. And the Hawks moving with purpose here on the opening possession. And again, just as they did in the first game, they are going to wear down this first quarter clock.
And those guys on the outside are getting up the field kind of quick, and they're just kind of dive play up the middle. Your linebackers have got to come up and read that one quicker. try to get their first move going downhill.
Hawks will not run a play here at the end of the first. No score. South Harrison and Spencer. Hawks on the drive. We'll be back after this.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. It's more than just opening an account. It's opening the door to what's next. People's Bank, working together, building success.
We welcome you back to County Stadium, site of the Central West Virginia Athletic Conference Championship football game featuring the number 1 team in the conference, the Yellow Jackets of Spencer, undefeated in conference, and just a loss on the roster for South Harrison. Yellow Jackets opened the possession on offense, went backwards, ended up having to punt. Right now, South Harrison utilizing some very tough running from Caden Beatty specifically, but he and Dean both running hard, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the Yellow Jacket 29-yard line.
You know, Beatty's 5 carries for 32 yards in that first quarter. Just straight dive plays up the middle, getting on the Spencer defense quickly.
Yeah, the one counter play that they ran was on that 3rd and long, and the Yellow Jackets sniffed it out, but they forgot one thing, got a tackle.
You know, it's the most important part of a defense, making the tackle.
Hawks moving well with the football here in the first half. They will stick with the stick-eye formation. I got peanut butter in my mouth right now. It's going to be off tackle. I don't believe that's Beatty, is it? That's 54. Double checking. Was that Beatty?
I was just waiting to see if you'd figure it out, bud.
Well, these kids are tinier than I'm used to seeing. Beatty's not tiny by any means, but a little smaller than I thought. Penalty on the play for the Hawks. I believe that was a holding penalty, so they're going to move the Hawks back.
It was down the field a bit, so they just about a 5-yard loss on that one.
1st down and 15 for the Hawks now. They'll back it up to the 34 of Spencer. Yellow Jackets heading to the sideline. As the referee is over at the South Harrison sideline, and he is going to call a timeout for the Hawks. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. 1st and 15, South Harrison after this.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Timeout on the field called by the South Harrison offense after the 10-yard mark-off on the holding penalty. 1st and 15 for South Harrison. First offensive possession. You go back, Matt, to that first game between these two. They ran 10 minutes. That's an entire first quarter and some of the second quarter off the clock to start that ball game. Yellow Jackets were quick strike geniuses, scored on 2 plays. That was all the scoring in that first game. And we've got a battle here. Yellow Jackets went backwards on the first possession of the ball game. Again, the stick eye is what it will be for the Hawks. Messenger under center. He's going to turn, fake the pitch, quick hitter off tackle. Nicely diagnosed by the defense of the Yellow Jackets, limiting the damage on that hard carry by Beatty.
It'll be a gain of 4, which was brought down by host Jackets.
Yeah, when they're behind the sticks, you'll take a 3-yard gain the way Beatty's been running here tonight. So Penna in there on the tackle with a couple other guys as well.
As Matt said, 3 on the carry, 2nd and 12 from the 31-yard line of Spencer Middle. Mester going to turn and hand it off again, off tackle, hard run. Will pick up about 3 or 4 more before the Yellow Jackets bring Beatty down.
Yeah, they're starting to get to him a little quicker, but he is still running so hard. He's still going to pick up, I believe they gave him 4 on that one.
We'll bring up 3rd down and 8 from the Yellow Jacket 27-yard line. Yellow Jackets going to try to bow up here on the next 2 plays.
And you're definitely in 4-down territory here.
It is all stick eye for the Hawks. Went out of it just 1 play. Here comes the pitch to Deem. Great opening block. Deem chooses the right angle. A flag comes in very late behind the play. Deem picked up about 2 yards, 3 maybe. Good job by the Yellow Jacket linebackers. But this one is going to come back again as South Harrison called for a hold. Well, the Yellow Jackets, Matt, had a couple of flags on them in the first possession, and now you see 2 in as many plays for the Hawks.
Yeah, that was the problem that plagued Spencer in their opening drive, was a couple of penalties that really set them back.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and 17 yards now for the offense of South Harrison. 2nd quarter action here. No score yet in this conference championship matchup. 6 minutes and rolling in the half. Maybe another one of those things is who strikes first, Matt.
And you got to watch for your Spencer's defense. They occasionally like to lull you to sleep and then leak the tight end, Stemple, and he's going to split way out to the left.
Yeah, they're going to move Stemple way out there. They're going to get Austin Smith out of this play. Short shotgun. Here comes the pass. It's going to be the deep route. Smith is there. He is going to pick it off. Austin Smith, another interception as he just continues to rack these interceptions up. That was thrown short, and again, wet weather here, Matt, and Smith was step for step. He turned the head, saw it, and grabs yet another defensive play.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You got a big receiver out there, but Smith did a great job. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's number 5. 5th interception, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th for Austin Smith.
I love Matt White. 1st and 10 now as the Yellow Jackets make a big defensive stand. They will start this 2nd possession at their own 29-yard line.
Coming out in a bit of that heavy look. Get the signal from old Jeffrey.
And looking like a balanced heavy. Burdette goes under center. He's going to turn and give 3rd man through. And I tell you what, the Hawks closing these gaps quickly on the Yellow Jacket runners. I believe that was Wyatt Lawson. Yep. And he will pick up just a couple.
Yeah, picked up 2 on that one. Yeah, both of the touches that Pinson got in the first drive went for good yardage, but got called back for penalties. Let's see if maybe they're trying to get everybody's eyes on Lawson and then maybe break Chase out there on a counter under possibly.
Going to bring Lennox Wolf wide out to the left side. That is the wide side of the field. Single wing to the left as well. High formation. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be the outside. That's Pinson looking for the edge. He's got the edge. Shoulder down. Fights off the first hit. Picks up the 1st down yardage out to the 43. And this one is finally going to count, Matt.
Yeah, pickup of 11 on that one. Good lead blocking there by Lawson to lead the way. You had Penna sealing the edge. Love to see running backs block for each other.
Just an unselfish program here, and it's filtered from the level above them. We've seen in the last 6 years, nobody at Roane County High School cares who gets the glory as long as the Roane County Raiders win. And that's kind of what we've seen this year with the Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10 for Spencer. Single wing as well. I formation. They'll motion Lawson across to the right. Turn and give. That is Pinson again, looking for the edge. There comes another flag. Boy, this has been a penalty-heavy first half of play.
It's a laundry night.
Hawk defense stringing that play out, and the Yellow Jackets going to be guilty of a tug of the jersey again. So 2 steps forward, 3 steps backward here for Spencer.
I thought the interior may have gotten away with a hold there at the beginning, but they got the guy on the edge.
Going to back the Yellow Jackets up significantly inside of their own 35, down to the 33.
That'll bring up 2nd and 20 for the Yellow.
It'll be 2nd down and 20 now for Spencer Middle School. Double tights here with a single wing to the right when the I formation. Burdette turns, quick hitter, off tackle, hard running forward. That's what we saw against with South Harrison with Beatty on that first series. Spencer Middle filtering a little bit of their own.
That'll be a gain of 6 on the play.
As Lawson hits the hole with some purpose.
I like that play. You talk about looking like Colton Starcher coming up out of the fullback stance. Good pick up there to get some yardage back.
6 on the gain, 3rd down though, and still 14 yards to go. The first down mark is at the South Harrison 47. Wolf split wide to the left. Burdette will turn and pitch it. That's going to be Pinson again. Chase, not a lot of running room, will fight hard for what he can get. He'll get about 6 out to the 45. Decision time here for the Yellow Jackets. They want to roll the dice with 2:45 left, or they want to punt this one away and play defense. It will be a 4th and 8. That's a tough place to do it.
Yeah, it's been rushing yards have been hard to come by here so far in this one. Just one gain of over double digits.
Well, no doubt about it.
They're going to go for it.
Offensive coordinator Sam Lawson sends the play in to Burdette.
That's confidence in your defense as well.
May want to watch here for the hard count. Double wing, double tight formation. Burdette with the hard count. You see a flinch up front, but no penalty. I think the Yellow Jackets are just going to let this one run here. Will they call a timeout? They will. So a timeout called. So they were just trying to get 5 more, Matt, and see what happened at that point. Instead, South Harrison holds their ground, and it will be a punting situation when we return.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite, from our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps. Every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
Looking as if it will be a punting situation for the Yellow Jackets. Well, Matt, this first half has been marred by penalties on both sides. Looked like South Harrison was moving the ball well on their first drive, but hit a couple of penalties. Yellow Jackets with a couple big plays, including the interception by Smith. Meanwhile, on that first drive, Yellow Jackets went straight backwards, and they got a couple of big plays to start this drive, but they face, after another penalty, a 4th and 8.
Yeah, been a bit of a sluggish start for both of these teams, and I think that's a credit to how the defenses are playing as well. You know, they've seen each other already. They've seen film on each other. We've provided a ton of film for South Harrison to look at. That's
yeah, I do apologize to the coaching staff.
That is the one bad part of it.
Hey, Yellow Jackets going to line up for a play here.
Okay.
They, again, as you said, if they get it, if they don't, they trust the defense. 3 across in the backfield for the Yellow Jacket offense. Burdette will go under center. We'll see if it's a hard count again. It is. It did not work. South Harrison didn't even move that time, so Burdette resets. Here comes the snap and the give. That's going to be Lawson looking for the open hole. Not there. Lawson drug down 1 yard is all he was able to gather. And the Hawk defense is playing impeccably at the moment.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of sniffing those plays out quickly. And they've got some physical linebackers that are coming up and really making some plays for their defense.
South Harrison will begin this second series. Yes, you are not wrong, folks. That's just the second offensive series coming for South Harrison. Inside of Yellow Jacket territory at the 46. 2 timeouts for the Hawks, 1:54 remaining in the first half. And they are going strictly stick-eye. Messenger going to turn, give, off tackle. That's Beatty again. They're faking that pitch and just handing off as that happens. Beatty again picking up good yardage, 4 on the first down carry. Actually, they're going to move that one down 1. Actually, no, they will leave it at the 42. Clock will move, 1 minute, 30 seconds. At the 42 of Spencer. Messenger's going to turn, give it off tackle again. Straight forward goes Beatty. He'll pick up 3 or 4 more, give him about 4. Inside the 40 to the 38, it'll bring up 3rd and 2.
And he had Penna and Lawson both in on that stop. 1:10 to go.
Again, still 2 timeouts in the pocket of the Hawks. Messenger going to turn, give to Deem. Off tackle, breaks through to the second level, and a touchdown saving tackle on the edge by, I believe, Shiree. Is that Trenton or is that Austin Smith that came in there? Or was that Chase Penson? It was Shiree. Boy, I went through the gamut there, Matt.
There was no help. I was trying to figure out how many yards he picked up. 12 on that one, did Deem.
New set of downs. 25-yard line. Again, Beatty off tackle. There he goes to the sideline. Tackled inside the 10. 2 big chunk carries. 1 by Deem, 1 by Beatty. And right now, the Hawks are in business. They have 2 timeouts, and they've got it 1st and goal from the Spencer Yellow Jacket 9. And Spencer Middle is going to burn their second timeout. They want to discuss what's going on these plays. We'll take a break with them. Be back.
At Hardin Insurance Agency, we're more than insurance. We're your neighbors. For over 50 years, we've helped families in Roane County protect their homes, cars, and businesses. As a family-owned independent agency, we'll shop top carriers to find the right coverage at the right price, so you can focus on what matters most. For a free quote, call 304-927-2500 or stop by our office at 415 Main Street. Hardin Insurance Agency, local service, big protection.
Welcome back to our live streaming coverage of CWVAC football championship action. Spencer Middle School, the 1 seed, the 2 seed South Harrison, the Hawks, 2 big chunk plays. They've got it 1st and goal from the Yellow Jacket 9 with 38 seconds remaining and still 2 timeouts. Yellow Jackets burning that timeout. Had a question online. They said, why do we have an 80-yard line? It is in memory and honor of Alex Miller, who wore number 80 for the Raiders. Died tragically during the season back in 1920 area. And so when we got the turf field, that was a no-brainer. 1st and goal for the Hawks. They have not veered away from this stick-eye formation. Here's a fumble, though. Ball's on the ground. Yellow Jackets say they have it, and they do. Boy, all the way to the 9-yard line, and the ball just pops out of the midst of the quarterback Messenger. And the Yellow Jackets jump on it quickly, and they have the football. So that will end the threat, but a Yellow Jacket player is down on the field for Spencer. And so we will pause the enthusiasm, obviously, for a second as they're going to look and check on the injured player for the Yellow Jackets.
As Walker Strickland came up with that fumble recovery. Trying to see who's not out there. I think it might be Penna.
Now, Strickland, who has battled his own injuries this year, has been out for some games.
Okay, well, that's
able
good.
to make it back in.
Yeah.
And so
Katie says it's not Taven, so that's good.
Okay. We await the situation down at the 8-yard line for an injured Yellow Jacket. So Spencer Middle School, Matt, with 2 turnovers, one caused by the interception, and then on that one they just jumped on a loose ball fumble. And that's just like the first drive ended what looked to be a kind of a threat.
Spencer players sitting up now.
It's a long ways from our vantage point, but is that 84? If so, that would be Lennox Wolf. Again, Wolf, who missed last week's semifinal, got dinged up in practice earlier that week, last week, and had to sit out the game.
And just got cleared yesterday to play.
Well, they've got the young man up, so that's a good sign at least that.
And again,
yeah, that is Lennox Wolf, by the way.
Yeah, and he's been really valuable for this defense, especially throughout the season. Has came a long way from just starting out.
Yeah, big defensively. He was the starting kicker. He and Lawson both kind of went back and forth with that, but Wolf, a very good kicker for the Yellow Jackets. And then offensively, the Yellow Jackets don't throw the ball much, Matt, but his downfield blocking is just what Coach Paul Burdett likes to see at the high school level. And so Wolf being helped off of the field. And you hate to see that. He fights, Matt, to get back on the field for this championship game, and don't know what his situation will be for the remainder of this one. 34 seconds left in the first half. A big turnover on the fumble by the Hawks. And so Spencer Middle School, they've got a lot of yards they need to go. Now, they have been able to do it, but also down in this territory, you want to have, number one, ball security. They're going to go with a shotgun formation. Boy, that is bold strategy, Cotton. It's going to be Lawson, going to keep it himself toward the edge. Upended, a great open field tackle by Deem. I'm telling you what, this Hawk team came to tackle tonight, if nothing else. A pickup of about 4 or 5 for Lawson. And I believe the timeout will go the way of Spencer Middle School. They know, Matt, that they do have quick strike potential. 23 seconds left. That is the final timeout for Spencer Middle. We'll take it with them.
At Hardin Insurance Agency, we're more than insurance. We're your neighbors. For over 50 years, we've helped families in Roane County protect their homes, cars, and businesses. As a family-owned independent agency, we'll shop top carriers to find the right coverage at the right price, so you can focus on what matters most. For a free quote, call 304-927-2500 or stop by our office at 415 Main Street. Hardin Insurance Agency, local service, big protection.
Spencer Middle School burning their final timeout of the half as they have an opportunity here for another play. Now, South Harrison does have timeouts as well. They've got 2 of them, so if the Yellow Jackets don't get much here, maybe South Harrison burns a couple of timeouts trying to get the ball back before half. It will be 2nd down and 6. Ball resting at the 13 of Spencer Middle School. They're going to split Matheny basically off the field over there on the wide side. Shotgun formation. Pinson going to keep it himself this time, looking for the edge, nowhere to run. The Hawks are playing with fierceness defensively. They are attacking these runners. Yellow Jackets going to go quickly here. They're going to spike that football, and they'll have one more play with 6.9 seconds remaining. I tell you what, this is bold, Matt, because if you do not get this, you're going to give the ball up to the Hawks inside of the red zone. And with some time, maybe a play to go. So this is a really, really gutsy strategy for Spencer Middle School. Now they're going to put Shirey in punt formation here. Boy, all sorts of scariness involved right now. It's a clean snap. Shirey will punt it away, and nobody was back there for the Hawks. Yellow Jackets just going to let that one go because they want to let that time run out. So a very interesting first half of play here from the CWVAC Championship. No score. Defensive plays abound on both sides as we head to the half. We'll break away for our sponsors, come back, recap the first half, and we'll take a look at your statistics after these messages.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
For over 60 years, Harris Oil Company has been supplying Central West Virginia and Southeastern Ohio with fuel and Shell Pennzoil lubricants. Come see us at 330 Oak Drive in Spencer for on-road and off-road diesel fuel, kerosene, methanol, and DEF. We are also a Shell Pennzoil distributor, offering a complete lineup of Shell Pennzoil Quaker State lubricants. Harris Oil Company, proud supporters of all Roane County athletes. Hilder's Supply on Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer is the place to shop for contractor supplies for septic systems and oil field supplies. We have culvert pipe, gas, water, and electrical service supplies. If you need hardware, we'll do our best to fill your needs and provide the best cost we possibly can. Hilder's Supply has been an active participant in the oil and gas field for over 50 years. We definitely understand your problems and the products you will need. Visit us on the web at hildersupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., closed Saturday and Sunday. Hilder's Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at one of our 3 locations, Spencer, Parkersburg, or Marietta. That's where you'll find our warehouses stocked with all the latest trends in flooring, carpet, vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, or the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We have a price to fit every budget. We offer professional installation and financing is available. So come see what you've been missing at Honest Fred's Flooring. You can also check us out on the web at honestfreds.com.
Now, Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service has opened their new quick lane for fast oil changes, fluid top-offs, tire pressure checks, and filter checks. If you need to leave your vehicle, they offer free pickup and drop-off in Spencer or within 4 miles. Service deals include oil changes starting at $64.99 and the Ford Works package as low as $59.99 after $20 mail-in rebate. Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service, Ripley Road, Spencer. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 7 to 1.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation, 304-500-9238.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. Name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
Little Canal Bus is for everyone. Looking for a ride to work, appointments, school, or shopping? If you live in Calhoun, Gilmer, Jackson, or Roane counties, Little Canal Bus is your answer. It's easy and convenient with one call, 866-354-5522. You can reserve a ride anywhere in the county and to Parkersburg and Charleston. Our well-maintained fleet and professional-friendly drivers are ready to take you and your family where you need to go. Little Canal Bus, the little bus with big service.
Halftime of the Central West Virginia Athletic Conference championship game between two teams who battled to a 14-6 ball game. In week number 3, it was Spencer Middle School victorious right here on County Stadium's field over South Harrison, 14-6. Yellow Jackets did not start off well. They went backwards on the opening possession after winning the toss to begin the ball game. They ended up having to punt quickly to South Harrison. The Hawks really looked good in the first half of their first offensive possession. They were moving forward. They had two running backs, Deem and Beatty, who were running with some serious force. Yellow Jackets were struggling, trying to find something that held. We've been into the second quarter, still in that first drive for the Hawks. They made it inside the red zone, then had a big penalty on a hold that moved them backwards. Ended up with a third down and long. They tried to throw the pass, the first pass of the ball game for either side, and Messenger tried to throw it out there to Deem on the outside, and it was picked off by Austin Smith. We have seen that so many times this year by young Austin Smith. So the Yellow Jackets able to hold on that first offensive possession. Yellow Jackets get the ball back. They looked pretty good on the first couple of plays of their second possession, but really just couldn't get anything going to sustain a good drive. So the Hawks get the ball back as the Yellow Jackets went for it on a 4th down and 8 right around midfield. As South Harrison held, Hawks get it back, and they proceed to drive down the field all the way inside the red zone to the 9-yard line. And on the first play from scrimmage on 1st and goal from the 9, a fumbled snap between the center and the quarterback Messenger as Walker Strickland dives on it with just about 30 seconds left in the half. So bend but don't break is the mentality for the Spencer Middle School Yellow Jackets. Two big defensive plays keeping the Hawks off the board. Yellow Jackets running out the time to finish off that first half of play. Defense and big plays, the name of the game on defense for both sides, Matt White. I thought that South Harrison, their angle and directional tackling and pursuit was insane in that first half. Yellow Jackets, who are big strike runners, really could never get things going.
Yeah, South Harrison has a great game plan going here in this one. The defensive front guys for them are getting good pressure up the middle, and it's allowing your second wave guys, your linebackers and your safeties to come up and just make plays for you. The Spencer had to do with the big plays, like you said, the turnovers, the interception by Smith, and the fumble recovery by Strickland is really what saved the scoring drives there for Spencer. You know, if you're the Hawks, you're very pleased with the way your guys are playing. Spencer is probably going to be a little bit of fire under him about picking up blocking assignments and things like that on the offensive side of the ball. But you know, you got to be happy with this is a hard-fought battle between two really good teams that are very physical and very defensive-minded.
Yeah, I think just by the eye test, South Harrison won that first half. But if you're Spencer Middle School, you shouldn't be down. You should be feeling good that you gave up no points even though you were struggling a little bit to keep and contain those running backs, still, it's a new half, and it is still 0-0. Yellow Jackets will punt it away to begin the second half, so Yellow Jackets will go right directly back onto defense, see if they have worked some things out. It's halftime. Time now for Matt White to take a look at our halftime statistics, brought to you each and every ball game by Joel Baker Law Office. Joel Baker, when the numbers matter, call Joel Baker.
You can see by the yardage difference and the first down difference how much South Harrison was kind of controlling the ball. 81 yards on the ground, 5 first downs to Spencer's 37 and 1, but it was those 2 turnovers that really made the difference. Individually, Wyatt Lawson, 7 carries and 23 yards for Spencer. Chase Penson with 3 carries for 14. Spencer was 0 for 1 on the spike attempt in the air. 1 first down, 3 penalties for 25 yards, no turnovers, and the time of possession was about even, 8-8. Maybe slightly in favor of South Harrison. Just 37 yards on the ground for the Yellow Jackets. Defensively, you said Austin Smith with a big pick, and Walker Strickland, big fumble recovery. You saw Lawson, Penson, and Penna in there on a ton of tackles as well, coming in at linebacker and secondary. For South Harrison, Beatty, 10 carries for 63 yards, and then Dean with 4 carries for 18. Messenger was 0 for 1. The 1 pass attempt to Stemple was picked off. 5 first downs in the half for the Hawks. 2 penalties for 20 yards. 2 turnovers, and like I said, it's maybe a slight advantage on the time of possession there. 81 yards on the ground for the Hawks. So add it up, and you got zeros on the board. All tied up. It's a brand new ball game, second half.
All zeros on the board. We will break away once again. They'll put 3 minutes back on the halftime clock to allow for the warm-ups. And when we return, we'll have second half action between the number 1 and number 2 seeds of the CWVAC conference here live on WVRC.
McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal. Power equipment, Echo, Troy-Built, and in-house service. Hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Minnie Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Winding down the halftime clock, we are getting set for second half action. CWVAC Championship action on WVRC. Number 1 seeded Spencer Middle School, undefeated in conference. 1 loss for the Hawks of South Harrison. They are the 2 seed. So it was chalk holding serve both sides here to this title game, and neither would budge. Although it looked as if Spencer Middle School may budge a couple times defensively, they did not. It's a big interception by Austin Smith, followed by a turnover deep in the territory of the Yellow Jackets. So no score as the Hawks will go on offense to begin. Wyatt Lawson will kick it off. Deem back deep to receive. Is that Beatty as well? Doesn't look like Beatty. There's a couple of high school games tonight. Thursday night football action. Class Single A, Mount View facing Phelps, Kentucky. No score on that one. Jefferson in Class Quad A facing John Champay out of Virginia. I probably got that one wrong. No score on that one either.
Sounds fancy.
Sounds fancy, doesn't it? Lawson approaches. Here we go. Second half. High kick. Going to be taken at the 28-yard line. Busting off of one tackle. And is that Beatty?
It was Beatty.
All right.
You had it right.
I think I get used to the pink undershirt, but nope. Still didn't. Straight up the gut for Beatty. He'll pick up about 12 yards. It'll be first down for South Harrison at their own 40-yard line. Who will strike first? Who is going to break first? What a first half of intense action here in middle school football. It has been nothing but stick eye. Only one set, one play has not been from this series. Messenger dropped the ball, picked it up quickly, and somebody got his big mid out there. That is a size disadvantage for Messenger and C.J. Strickland.
Yes, Strickland just, was it Strickland or Simmons? I think it was Strickland, got the big mitt up. Just needed one hand to bring Messenger down.
Messenger turns a potential fumble into positive yardage, though. 2 on the carry. Now a little pistol shotgun. Messenger's going to turn and give to Deem. He's had a lot of running room. Closed up nicely by the second-level defenders, though, for Spencer.
You saw Pinson flying in there again from the free safety spot. A couple other guys in there as well.
Pinson looks like he took a little shot there, trying to limp something off here.
Bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Hawks.
Gain of 2 on the carry. 3rd down and 6 for South Harrison. Immediate opportunity for the Yellow Jacket defense. Messenger's going to go back under center. He's going to turn, give. That is going to be Beatty. Spins off the first hit. And that is what you like to see for the Yellow Jackets. Waves after waves coming in to finish that play up. Beatty's a tough kid, Matt. Runs hard.
Yeah, he really does. Very physical runner. Wyatt Lawson came in there and just knocked the entire pile over.
No gain on the play. 4th and 6. Hawks are showing that they will go for it. Watch for the hard count, obviously. And now it looks as if Deem is back by himself. May do this little pooch punt, but he might go for it. It is going to be Deem going after it. Deem got ahead of steam. He's not going to get there. 1 yard shy as Robinson, Pinson, Lawson, and Simmons. Those are the 4 I saw, Matt. Did I miss anybody? They gang tackled Deem a yard shy of the first down on the fake punt.
Yeah, just a good recognition not to fall for that one. I think that's a good call there for South Harrison to try to go for it in that situation, trying to catch Spencer off guard.
So good field position to begin offensively here in the second half for the Yellow Jacket offense. Inside of the territory of South Harrison at the 48. Spencer going to go with a little balanced, heavy look. Brogan Burdette will turn and give. Lawson hits his own man. That hole was stuffed up, and then Lawson bounced off, picks up 2. It has just been hard yards to find on the ground here in this ball game for Spencer.
And their interior defense is just completely selling out on the inside runs and doing a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage. And those linebackers have been flying out to the outsides and being able to keep everything inside the hash marks.
Rain continues to pour down here. It's been raining all day long in Spencer, and it's rained throughout this contest. Lawson will move over to the wing, split back formation. Off tackle give, Pinson. looking for hard yards. He'll get good yards that time. Sustained blocks in between the tackles for the offensive line. Pinson will pick up about 6, brings up 3rd and short.
Yeah, it was a good job of staying physical up front, and Pinson being very patient, just staying right behind his blockers, and then squirting through for a couple extra yards. Picked up about 5 on that play.
They will mark him down at the 41 of South Harrison. 4 minutes and 24 seconds and rolling here in quarter number 3. Who is going to strike first in this championship game? Hard counts. South Harrison is keen to that now. Here comes the quick hitter off tackle, Lawson. Finding it hard to find yardage. He may get 1 to the 40. That'll bring up a 4th and 2. As you mentioned, Matt, South Harrison selling out on the run, and they are plugging these holes. And it will be a 4th down and 2 for Spencer.
Yeah, they're just getting into the backfield quickly as well, and not giving Lawson or Pinson time to get the feet going forward.
3.5 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Yellow Jackets going to split a receiver wide to the left. Heavy package. It'll be the 3rd man. Pinson hit near the line to reach. He may be short. From the far side, he is. Near side official coming in closer to the 38. And I don't know. It may still be short, Matt. They got to get past the 38, and I don't believe it is.
Very, very close.
The lead referee, Jeff Tanner, says no, he did not get it. And I didn't think he did.
Yeah, it was very close. I think that's probably just a hair short.
Yeah, he needed to get just past the line, and it was just shallow. So the Yellow Jackets able to stuff a fake punt, but they only are able to move the ball about 9.5 yards down the field. Back it goes to South Harrison late here in the 3rd. Stick-eye formation. Again, Deem following his lead blockers. He'll pick up good yardage, give him 4 out to the 42.
Number 32, Caden Beatty with the carry, where he's brought down by a host of Yellow Jackets.
Am I crazy or was that Deem?
I was trying to fix my drive summary here. I didn't really catch that one.
I'm pretty sure that was Deem. He's wearing the short socks, right? Yep, it was Deem. 2nd down and 6. Here comes a quick hitter off tackle. There goes Beatty. Big yards again. He's got 6 near the 1st down.
Number 32, Caden Beatty with the carry.
Whatever the tell is, the Yellow Jacket defense is not picking that up on the it's a spin and hand off to Beatty, basically just a fullback dive off tackle.
And they have been mixing it up right and left a few times. We watched they like to go left more often than not, but they've been doing a really good job of mixing that up.
Enough for a first. Chains move out at the 48. 2:35 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Messenger under center once again. Messenger's going to drop that football. He'll dive on it quickly. Again, it is wet out here, folks, so I'm surprised we haven't seen more of this than we have tonight. So a missed opportunity down there will bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Hawks. See if the Yellow Jackets can use this to their advantage defensively. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Messenger's going to turn and pitch it to Deem. Cuts it inside. Now he is going to be pursued on the edge. Another great tackle, open field, and Chase Pinson is just reading and reacting quickly. Only 1.5 yards on that carry. That will bring up 3rd down and a long 8, short 9.
It's another great play there coming in from the safety spot, making plays at the line of scrimmage. Pinson had been playing linebacker a lot of the season, and he's been doing a great job back there at safety.
3rd down and 8 from midfield. Messenger's going to turn and give. There's that off-tackle run. Beatty with a head of steam, fighting for every yard he gets, and he'll pick up good ones. He'll give him 4, but it'll be 4th down and about 4 yards to go for the Hawk offense.
Number 32, Caden Beatty with the carry. Brought down by
Well, they went for a fake punt the last series on the first offensive possession of this half. Yellow Jackets held a yard shy on that one. They need the Yellow Jacket 41.5 yard line. It sits at the 46. They are no doubt going for this one. Could be a huge play in this ball game. Messenger going to turn and give. That is the fullback, and he is going to be short. Just barely. And that had to be a gang tackle. It was done perfectly, Matt. You saw the defenders get low on Beatty and cut the legs out.
Yeah, just did a great job stacking him up, not letting him get the momentum going and get any extra yardage on that play. Great defensive stop again by Spencer, who is going to give up first.
Yeah, he needed the 41.5 yard line. He got it to the 42.5. Yellow Jackets back on offense with 34 seconds left here in the third. This is a lightning fast ball game, as we expected it may be.
Yeah, both teams just staying almost entirely on the ground.
Yellow Jackets going to try to find the chinks in the armor. Try to find the cracks in the defense. They haven't so far. Quick hitter. That is going to be Pinson. Off tackle, and he's got it. Pinson with 12 yards. The first significant run since the first series. And that one was called back, Matt. So Pinson with 12.
Yeah, Pinson had 2 really good carries in that first drive that were brought back. This time, penalty-free, 12 yards. Trying to get some momentum going on the side of the Yellow Jackets.
Clock is running. 20 seconds left here in the third. First down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the 45 of the Hawks. Burdett under center. He'll turn and give. Lawson breaks a tackle, spinning, backwards running now. Picked up by his teammates. I think Strickland was going to try to carry him down the field there. 4 yards on the final play of the third. Yellow Jackets with a slight bit of momentum off another defensive stop. As we begin the fourth, it will be 2nd and 6 inside the Hawk territory.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, Matt White, we thought the first matchup was a doozy between these two. Yellow Jackets holding off the Hawks 14-6, all the scoring in the first half. Right now, neither team wanting to budge. Right now, though, a little bit of momentum being built here by defensive prowess for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, this really just has been a completely defensive battle throughout this one.
Big carry by Chase Pinson of 12, followed by a hard run by Wyatt Lawson of 4. And it is 2nd and 6 at the 41 of the Hawks. Yellow Jackets going to the double wing, double tight look. It'll be a quick hitter. Nope, it's going to be a fake. Burdett's going to try to keep it, and he's going to lose a ton of yards. Boy, that was sniffed out very well by the defense of the Hawks. I think Burdett was going to try to roll to the edge and maybe dump it down the field, but he just could not even get free.
Yeah, just that left side end, I believe that was Van Horn, came just completely unabated into the backfield. Burdett nowhere to go.
He did what he needed to do, get down. Loses 4. It'll be 3rd and 10. Split wide to the left, wing to the left. An I formation. Here comes the pitch to Chase Pinson. He'll cut it back against the grain. He'll pick up good yardage. Inside the 40. Nope, they're going to mark him at the 40. Thought he made it to the 39 there. It'll bring up a 4th down and 5. Certainly 4 down territory for the Yellow Jackets here as we open the fourth quarter. That hole was open pretty nicely at the beginning, but again, just as we've seen, the Hawks swarming quickly, limiting big damage plays. Only one 12-yard carry officially is all the Yellow Jackets have done big.
Let's see if they go for the hard count here.
4th down and 5 from the 40. Well, motion, Lawson around. Here is the counter. Pinson trying to work to the edge. Pinson not going to get it, and he's going to lose a couple of yards, and the Yellow Jackets will give it back. Boy, just back and forth we go.
Yeah, neither team able to really get anything going here in this second half. You had a little spark there a couple of times for both teams, but that's 4 straight turnovers on downs.
So the Yellow Jackets caused 2 turnover on downs, and the Hawks give it right back defensively. South Harrison ball with 6:30 left in this championship. 1st and 10 from their own 42 for just the second time out of the stick eye. Just a regular I formation. Here's the pitch to the edge. Deem looking for the outside. Deem going to be wrangled down.
Not sure how there wasn't a hold on that one.
Yeah, that was almost a tackle on the edge there as Walker Strickland was trying to get free. Still a good open field pursuit tackle. Just 2 yards on the carry for Deem. So the Hawks finally mixing up that stick-eye formation. Boy, I tell you, that was pretty, I want to say pretty obvious. Second down and 8.
Seemed like it from up here anyway.
Now 1 play out, back to the stick-eye they go. Messenger's going to turn and give it off. Tackle, hit at the line of scrimmage, Beatty. Look at him run, though. He is going to pick up positive yardage. And that was a meeting at the line of scrimmage. Beatty just spun off of that first tackle and picks up 2 really tough yards.
I think he had, I think it was Torrin Shiree hanging around his waist.
Oh, the Yellow Jackets are going to be flagged here for a penalty. I think they're going to get a face mask. That'll be the 5-yard variety. It'll bring up, though, a very short second down and 1. A meeting of some hard hitting there in the hole. Unfortunately for the Yellow Jackets, they will give 5 extra on the run. Second down and 1 just across midfield inside of Yellow Jacket territory. Messenger under center, stick eye is all we've had. Here comes the give. Beatty again with good open area on the initial carry. And when that young man, Matt, gets ahead of steam, he's going to pick up 4 or 5 each time, and he has.
Yeah, he's 16 carries for 83 yards in this ball game. Just chunking up, those 3 and 4 yards. He's busted out a couple of times for 10, 12, and 16, but he pretty well stays in that 3 to 4 yard range every time.
This clock is winding. 5 minutes is all that remains in regulation of the championship of the CWVAC. 1st down and 10 for the Hawks at the Yellow Jacket 46. Going to be a give again. Beatty off tackle, and look at him deliver the hit. Beatty spins off the initial hit, and he'll pick up an extra 4 yards. Give him 7 total inside the Yellow Jacket 40 at the 39. This kid, Beatty, is running with a serious force and purpose.
And he was hit hard first contact, kept his footing, picked up 3 more yards.
2nd and 3 inside the 40. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. The clock rolling here in the 4th. Yellow Jackets going to jump now and give a 1st down to the Hawks. Some penalties have been some problems here for Spencer on offense, and now a couple defensive penalties in this drive. 1st and 10 at the 34 of the Yellow Jacket defense.
Yeah, 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Still no score. Would not have guessed this one.
Hawks with some momentum of their own right now. All due to the carries of Beatty. Here's a hard count again. Yellow Jackets are going to jump. Nope, they were going to jump off sides. Strickland did not enter that little neutral zone area. He pulled back just in time, and then somebody stood up a bit. And so the Yellow Jackets breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, that's a big break for Spencer's defense. Back-to-back penalties really hurt them. And that time, like you said, the near false start is what caused the or the near offsides is what caused that false start.
So 1st and 15, backing the Hawks up to the 39, 3:35, and rolling here in the 4th. It's going to be Beatty again. Head of steam. He'll pick up the yards lost on that penalty. Yellow Jackets have not stopped him for negative yardage, and they have barely stopped him short of 4 yards a run.
He's had one carry of 0, 1 carry for 1. Everything else has been 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6, 2, 4, 4.
8-6-7-5-3-0-9. 2nd and 11 at the 35 of the Yellow Jackets. Under 3 minutes we go. 3rd time out of the stick eye into the regular eye formation. It's going to be a pitch to Deem. Deem looking for the outside edge. Undercut by Shiree Trenton with a big open field tackle. Fighting off the blocker was Trenton Shiree.
Just great job again containing that edge and getting low, taking the feet out of the bigger Deem. That's a big play for Spencer's defense.
A loss of 2 on the play brings up 4th down and 12. 2 minutes, 30 seconds and rolling. Officials going to stop the clock here as they are going to come together for a meeting of the minds. Did we have 3rd down? I thought it was 3rd down. What did you have, Joe, on the board? Joe had 3rd down originally, so yeah. It was that penalty that may got people confused. 3rd down and 13. Here comes the pistol look. Messenger wants to throw. He'll keep it himself. Spins off the initial tackle. He's going to be sacked. Yellow Jacket defense bowing up at the right time here. And they move the Hawks back to a 4th down and 15 now. Now some strategy for the Hawks. Do they go for 4th and 15 or do they punt it and try to pin the Yellow Jackets deep here?
It kind of looks like at this point they may go for it.
There's 1:55 and counting in this ball game. This is a huge play on both sides. Messenger's out of the backfield. He's over at a wing. So Deem is going to do it. Watch for a pass here. We've seen it. And I think there's some movement. Deem, boy, did he destroy that punt right into the back judge's hands. That was fumbled. But there was movement. I think Messenger took off early, which got me thinking that maybe it was going to be a pass attempt. Boy, Deem really did destroy that thing.
Yeah, he did. Big kick there. Messenger really did. He's normally the quarterback.
He just took off running.
Not used to being out there at the split. That's okay.
Okay, so now the Yellow Jackets will certainly send someone back. Austin Smith back deep. There is 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the title. You would assume now that Deem is going to punt this one away. He destroyed that last one. But you know what happens when you assume. Here comes the quick punt, low, angled. Takes a quick bounce down inside the 10. Oh, my goodness, Smith picks it up in the end zone. He's got to get out of there. Smith going east and west, and he is only going to get out to the 6-yard line. Boy, at that point, young man, just let it go into the end zone, and you get it at the 20. Smith chased it down, picked it up at the 1, went into the red end zone, the maroon end zone. Gosh, that was scary.
That was very scary, but you got to give the kid credit. Trying to make a big play, but you can know the coaches on the sideline were probably not pleased
probably
with
screaming,
that one.
let it go, let it go, give it at the 20. So the Yellow Jacket offense has it, but it is deep in their own territory. 1:13 left in this regulation.
I think kind of looks like they're going to give them the ball at the 7.
Spencer Middle School has it 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line. They'll move to a double wing formation. Penna, the lone back in the backfield. It's going to be Penna off tackle, straight up the gut. Little bit of breathing room outside the 10, just barely.
Bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Yellow Jackets.
3 yards on the carry.
May have given him closer to 4.
Possibly. Under a minute remaining here. Yellow Jackets, if they get a big play, they'll take it. If not, they are just content to let this clock run down and reset for overtime. It's a double wing look. Here comes a quick hitter off tackle again. That's going to be Lawson, I believe. And now the Yellow Jackets, after a little bit of breathing room, going to call a timeout here. And they are just about a yard shy of a first down here. So the Yellow Jackets burn their first timeout of the second half. Well, this thing has been an absolute wonderful defensive battle. Both teams have played great defense. The Hawks, if you just look at it from the eye test, have played much better on offense than the Yellow Jackets have, but it doesn't matter how much better you play if the Yellow Jackets make the plays at the right time defensively. Spencer Middle, though, has been really hamstrung here. This is a team and an offense, Matt, that has been putting up massive numbers on the ground all year, 200, 300 yards, and they have struggled tonight.
Yeah, they've put up 300 plus a couple of times this season. Stuck right now at just 71 yards of offense all on the ground.
Just what you want out of a title game. It's 3rd down and 1, just outside of the 15 of Spencer. They'll try to move the chains here and then may burn another timeout.
And you see South Harrison going with 3 high safeties.
They're going to motion Pinson. They'll give it to him to the boundary side. Pinson down the sideline. Pinson breaks into the secondary. Spins off a tackle at the 35, down at the 37. It looked for a second like Chase might get the cutback, Matt, at the 35. And if he made the cutback and got free, boy, it was nothing but green turf. Multicolored green turf, to say the least. Yellow Jackets outside of their own end zone, and they have very little time with which to work. 22 seconds left.
Yeah, pickup of 21 on that play, but like you said, if Pinson's able to get free on that cutback, man, he had a ton of room to go. Good defensive play there, though, by...
Boy, what a block downfield by, who was that? Was that Wyatt Lawson? He was just delivering his guy backwards. Pinson, just a couple of guys to navigate through, and he was headed to pay dirt. It still leaves an opening for the Yellow Jackets. Again, they do have that big strike potential. It just hasn't happened tonight. Longest run from scrimmage, though, just took place. 1st and 10 with only 22 seconds left in regulation. Double wing formation. Pinson around in motion. Oh, that's Lawson. He's going to look to throw it. No, he's going to try to break free to the sideline. Another great open field tackle. The Hawks have given nothing. Beatty has been a nuisance on both sides. It looked for a second like Lawson was going to pull that one up and maybe look to throw it. That was short-lived as he tucked it and took off. Yellow Jackets burn their final timeout. 13 seconds left in regulation. No score in this ball game, and it has been, of course, very close for the Hawks 3 separate times, Matt. They just haven't been able to get it in. The Yellow Jackets have made big plays.
Yeah, just 2 different kinds of defense. You know, you've seen the Hawks just limiting the big play opportunities for Spencer's offense, but defensively, you've given up a lot here. More than you would like if you're Spencer, but you've made the plays at the right time. An interception, a fumble recovery, a stop on 4th down on a fake punt. I mean, just some big plays that has kept this at just a 0-0 ball game and just a defensive battle.
Somebody's going to win this game. Somebody's going to lose it, but hopefully everybody, when the dust settles, feels like this is going to be a battle. Here's Pinson. Maybe the final play of regulation, looking for the edge. He might get out of bounds. He will, and that will conserve 6 seconds. for the Yellow Jacket offense. They will have one more opportunity to try to break through. Pinson has quietly picked up big yardage here in this fourth quarter on just a couple of big carries.
21 on 1, 8 there, so he's sitting at 65 for the ball game. Lawson's been held to 35 on 12 carries.
A third down and very short, but what we are interested in right now is 6.3 on the clock. This could be the final play of regulation. Brogan Burdett's been running the show throughout the nights and throughout the season. We'll go under center with a double wing, double tight formation. Lawson in motion. He'll take the handoff. Lawson up the middle. He's not going to get a touchdown. He's going to fight for what he can get. He'll be past midfield, and that is it for regulation. And we are headed to overtime, folks. Yellow Jackets, Hawks, 4 wasn't enough. We'll head to overtime in just a bit.
Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia waterfall, keeping you styling and profiling. Penna's Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Penna's Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218. The Spencer Pizza Hut is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Fan of the Week each Friday of the Raider football season. Stop in and see us at 509 Ripley Road, fill out an entry form, and drop it in the box at the front counter for your chance to win a free large one-topping pizza. Stop by the Spencer Pizza Hut for all of your favorites. Original pan, original stuffed crust, hand-tossed or thin and crispy pizzas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, wings, oven-baked pasta, desserts, and more. Open 7 days a week, dine in or carry out. Call us at 304-927-4619 or order online at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Building relationships is our legacy. Since 1908, Poca Valley has been your local community bank right here in Roane County. This year, we celebrate 117 years serving Roane and surrounding counties, and we're celebrating 20 years in Spencer. We offer friendly customer service where decisions are made locally. For all of your banking and financial needs, call or visit us today. Because at Poca Valley, relationships matter. Reach us at 844-782-2651 or visit PocaValleyBank.com. Poca Valley Bank, member FDIC.
At Roane General Hospital, our cardiology team does more than treat heart conditions. We help you build a healthier life with compassionate providers, personalized support services, and trusted medical expertise. We're with you every step of the way. I'm Dr. David Franke, cardiologist at Roane General Hospital, and I am welcoming patients in Spencer, Walden, and Arnoldsburg. Roane General Hospital, care you can trust, close to home.
We welcome you back to County Stadium CWVAC championship game. It has been what some would call a barn burner. You look at the scoreboard and you're thinking, oh, boring. Not even close. Lots of great defensive plays on both sides of this one. Couple of big stands defensively for the Yellow Jackets to keep a moving offense for the Hawks off the board. Yellow Jackets look to get just a tiny bit of life there right at the end of regulation with some big runs by Pinson. But in the end, time runs out on the offenses, and so we are headed to overtime. And the captains will meet back out at midfield. It'll be who wants to go on offense first. It'll be each team with an opportunity match, 1st and 10 from the 25 of the opponent.
Yeah, alternating possessions. In high school, middle school, they'll do the coin flip here to see who wants to go on offense first, and then which side of the field you would like to go toward as well. So you'll start out with a 1st and 10 at the 25, and you get there or you don't.
So just as we began at 6 25. The captains back out at midfield, and we're going to do another coin toss. Now, here's where you wonder what kind of strategery steps in. Do you want the ball first and try to score on your opponent and put the pressure on them, or do you want to go on defense, try to hold them, and then put the pressure on them again?
At this point, it's all pressure. So,
yeah,
you know, which one are you more confident with right now, your offense or your defense? So, see who wins the toss here first.
Yellow Jackets will defer, so you would imagine. Let's see what South. I was going to say you'd imagine they'd go on offense, but they may not. The Hawks may go on defense first. So it appears as if the Yellow Jackets will go back on defense. Is that correct, Matt? Is that what you saw?
Yeah, it appears that way. South Harrison is going to take the first offensive possession, heading toward the scoreboard side.
So the Yellow Jackets are going to go on defense. They have been in this position. They have been deep in their own territory a couple times in this game, have managed something. It will be at the 20. It was not the 25. Sorry, folks.
I thought it was right. Brody over there thought he was right. We were all wrong.
I should have looked down at Sean Krajewski's post earlier. He is an official. Also the athletic director at Clay County High School. Appreciate the clarification. 1st and 10 for the Hawks here in overtime. And they are going to work stick. Messenger under center. He's going to pitch it. Nope, that's going to be Beatty off tackle again. And we've got a whistle, flags flying everywhere. And I don't know, but that may be a horse collar or a face mask. It looked like Beatty got spun weirdly. There were 2 penalties that came in, personal foul, face mask. Yeah, it looked like Beatty was spun really weird there. So a tough penalty, rears its ugly head at a really bad time for Spencer. It's going to move the Yellow Jacket defense inside the 10. 1st and goal in overtime for South Harrison from the 9-yard line. Messenger under center. Messenger turns, gives. Beatty again off tackle, upended. Pinson doing a nice job, Matt, of going low on the legs of Beatty. He'll still pick up 2, but that's limiting damage.
2nd down and 7 for the Hawks.
Yeah, when your offense is just grinded up the middle like South Harrison has been doing in this ball game, you know, when the field gets short, those yards get tough to come by.
2nd and goal from the 7. Will Messenger go to Beatty or will be a pitch to Deem? Those are the only 2 plays I've seen. It's going to be a fake to Beatty. Messenger's going to keep it himself. Yellow Jackets had a little trouble finding that young man. Finally get a hold of him after 2 more yards. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, Messenger is able to hide in behind the big boys and squirt through, pick up a couple yards, and bring up a 3rd down situation here.
Looked as if they were working for an option play off of the fake give to Beatty. 3rd and goal from the 5 for South Harrison. Beatty, the 2nd running back. Deem, the 3rd. Messenger going to turn and give to Deem off tackle, and he is jumped on by a big boy up front and dropped. Simmons, powerbomb, Captain Insano style, and it's 4th and goal from the 4. Big defensive play there for Eli Simmons. And a timeout for the Hawks. Yellow Jackets feeling a little bit of momentum here, but they've got 4 yards to defend here on 4th down. No, Shannon, we are in overtime. No running clock. It is just 1st and 10 from the 20 for each team.
Yeah, Eli looked like he was trying to get a piggyback ride on that one. Nice defensive stop. This has been one of those games, just a defensive battle throughout, no score throughout the regulation. Middle school, high school rules, it's alternating possessions in overtime. So even if South Harrison scores here, Spencer will get an opportunity to go on offense.
In 2 full games, a grand total of 22 points scored by these two teams. Yellow Jackets looking to hold on a 4th and goal from the 4 before getting their opportunity. The Hawks, they talked this one over at length. They are going to throw everything but the kitchen sink, I believe, on this play. So the Yellow Jackets must not only be motivated, but they must be smart.
You got to watch for that tight end. We have not seen them run that play yet. This is the one they scored on the last meeting between these two teams.
Going to go out of the stick eye. Going to go with the, nope, they are going to do stick eye. Here we go. 4th and goal from the 4. Messenger under center. Messenger going to turn and give. Beatty off tackle, running towards the goal. Tries to stretch it. Is he in or is he short? No, he is short by a half of a yard. Beatty spun off the initial tackle. It looked, Matt, like the Yellow Jackets had him down at the 2, but we know better as Beatty runs with force. Look at that. Spins off the first tackle, tried to extend it, knee down at the 1.5 yard line, maybe.
That was as close as it gets. Beatty, I thought for sure when he made absorbed that first contact that he was going to get in. A great stop there by the Spencer defense.
Well, watch it one more time. Boy, the Yellow Jackets had that hole blocked up, but again, you see the knee going down, and Beatty, I don't think was able, Matt, to get that ball extended in time. So close.
Great effort there by that young man.
And you want to talk about a young man who is giving his all. I would imagine South Harrison at the high school level salivating at the thought of this young man coming up next year. So the Yellow Jackets have a chance to walk it off here with a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. The Hawks defense, though, has been really stout here tonight with the run game of Spencer. Yellow Jackets going to spread Matheny wide out here to the right. They'll move to the heavy formation. Wyatt Lawson dotting the power I. Going to be a quick hitter off tackle. That was Lawson spinning inside the 15 down to the 11 on the first carry.
It's a good opening play there for this overtime period for Spencer. A good 9-yard pickup. Lawson, another tough run up the middle.
Yeah, they mixed it up on me. They had Penna, the third back, and Lawson up at fullback. 9 on the carry brings up 2nd down and 1 for Spencer Middle School. Again, Matheny wide out to the right. Again, 3 backs in the backfield. Burdette turns and gives. Locked up at the line of scrimmage, breaking free. Pinson fighting for more. Pinson being shoved towards the goal line. And they are going to call forward progress down at the 4-yard line. How about the help by the offensive lineman there trying to shove their teammate in for the win. Pinson hit at the line of scrimmage and showed great recovery. Bounces it to the edge, gets to the 4, spins, and then here comes Eli Simmons trying to shove him into the end zone. 1st and goal for the Yellow Jackets at the 3-yard line. The CWVAC championship is on the line. Heavy package, dotted by Lawson. The turn, the give. Lawson towards the goal line, just short at about the 4-inch line. 2nd and goal from about the 4-inch line for the Yellow Jackets. Momentum is certainly on the side of the Yellow Jackets. They must matriculate half of a football
Look at this sideline, guys. They're going crazy, trying to get the crowd into it.
3 plays to get 4 inches. Brogan Burdette under center, heavy to the right, the turn, the give, off tackle, waiting for a signal, still waiting, and I don't think they're going to give it to him. This is a long wait. Officials talking it over, and they are going to say the ball came loose. Before the ball got to the end zone, the ball squirts out, and the Hawks recover it.
Wow.
Wow. The Yellow Jackets 4 inches from a title, and it's fumbled right before the ball crosses the plane of the goal line, and the Yellow Jackets unable to jump on it. The Hawks end the threat 4 inches from the title, Matt. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, if the blood pressures aren't high enough on the sidelines for both of these teams at this point, my goodness.
Double overtime, and now the Yellow Jackets must regroup because they will go on offense to begin the second overtime. Yeah, they've got to stay motivated. You cannot, and I tell you what, it's hard to do, Matt, but you've got to let that play go and get back to work.
Yeah, it's a tough break, but you're back on offense with another opportunity to put one into the end zone. Katie White says it was across the line before it was fumbled.
Well, I don't have the eagle eyes that you all do, so
I don't either.
He slowed it down.
I'll just appeal to the nature of the officials on the field.
All, like Toby says, all calls are made in good faith.
Well, when you think about the play before that for South Harrison where they thought they got in on 4th down, many things can happen.
No, you just never know.
double overtime will reset. This time the Yellow Jackets first on offense. Just a crazy ball game here tonight. You would expect nothing less from these two teams. Neither wants to give an inch, and that is meant literally after that last play.
Yeah, it's a big play there for South Harrison's defense. I mean, you got to give those guys credit, being able to strip that ball out.
I wish we had a booth review. I have Jeff Tanner go into the hood. Take a look at that on our replay, our instant replay. So we continue in this epic battle between South Harrison and Spencer. The Yellow Jackets 4 inches away, and in fact, at the end of that play, about a half an inch away from winning it. I said it, they had three opportunities to get it in from there. I didn't think of a possible fumble.
You could draw up any kind of scenario, especially in a game like this where field conditions are very wet, hard to hang on to the ball. We've seen some miscues with snaps on South Harrison's side. And finally, Spencer gets bit by that turnover bug themselves.
1st and 10 from the 20, and overtime number 2. Yellow Jackets have the ball first. Walker Strickland going to split wide out to the left. Yellow Jackets have found something they kind of like here with heavy. This time it'll be Chase Pinson, the third man in the backfield. It'll be Pinson. Off tackle. He's got a lot of room to run, and Pinson on the first play is headed to pay dirt, and then a flag comes in from way down the field. And I mean way down the field.
That was thrown from the back of the end zone.
Boy, that didn't need to happen either because Pinson had no one near him. He was headed to pay dirt, and somebody got a jersey, and that is going to take it back. Boy, that was a great open hole. And I'm telling you, that was a long way away from the play. Let's take a look at it here real quick. All right, I don't see anything there.
Maybe all the way over there with Strickland hand fighting with his blocker. I don't know.
That
tough
was
break.
Yeah. Well, this game has had it all, so why not a few more extras here? It'll back the Yellow Jackets up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 or 1st and 16 from the 26-yard line. Matheny splits wide to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Back to an I formation. And the ball is on the ground, picked up there by Burdett. He's going to run for his life, and he is going to be slung down way deep in the backfield. Nice grab of that loose ball. Burdett had to get to it quickly and try to get something out of it, and he will get dropped for a big loss. Yellow Jackets going backwards now. 2nd down and forever. 2nd down and 25 yards to go here in overtime number 2.
A loss of almost 10 on that play.
Well, the Yellow Jackets, as we've said all season, have had the big strike potential, but it just hasn't come to fruition so far tonight.
And you finally saw the big strike and gets called back on a hold.
Strickland splits wide to the left, back to an I, or the power I formation. We call it heavy. Burdett goes under center. Going to turn and give. Pinson trying to bounce it outside, slung around, free from that first tackle, and he'll get dropped back again. Boy, the Yellow Jackets are moving the wrong way here after that big penalty. And it is now 3rd down, and I can't even add that far.
Another loss of about 8. Should be about 32, 33 yards. 32.
Well, it certainly opens up the field for the Yellow Jacket offense.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot to work with.
They've got 2 plays, and they are going to talk it over before those 2 happen. We're going to take a break, be back. 2nd overtime, no score yet. CWVAC title on the line.
Your project is almost complete. It just needs the right equipment. Ridgetop Rentals at 3502 Clay Road, Spencer is your one-stop shop for all construction tools. Rent dozers, excavators, air compressors, and more on a daily or weekly basis. We also do hourly work. Not only can you rent, but purchase from a wide variety of equipment on sale. Ridgetop Rentals is also your destination for steel buildings and cement work. Reach us at 304-927-1418.
Timeout on the field for the Yellow Jackets. Boy, this thing has had it all. And then in the overtime, it's had even more, Matt. We've had goal line stand for the Yellow Jackets. We had the Yellow Jackets looking to win it on a 2nd and goal from the 4-inch line. A fumble in the end zone. The Yellow Jackets scoring first on the first play here in the 2nd overtime, getting it called back, and now moving backwards. And they've got 2 plays to get all the way down inside the 10-yard line. And they're going to mix it up here. They're going to spread it out a little bit here. This is the first we've seen. 4 wide, 2 on one side, 2 on the other. And Wyatt Lawson is running QB right now. The snap, it'll be the keeper for Lawson. Looking to the outside. He's got big room to run. Lawson keeps his footing inside the 25 down to the 22. So he picks up a big chunk of that yardage back. And the Yellow Jackets have a man down here. And a penalty. I didn't see the flag, guys, but a penalty was called, and I think they've got a holding on the Yellow Jackets.
Of course they do. Why not?
Yellow Jackets injured player walking gingerly off the field. Is that Strickland? 10, okay. Is that Matheny?
Yes, 10's Matheny.
Okay. So it is Lane Matheny up and trying to walk it off, getting a little bit of assistance here. The Yellow Jackets are inside of their own territory now on 3rd down and added up again, Matt. Gee whiz. If they score from here, oh, man. This has had it all, folks. This has had it all.
So it should be 42.
Get out your abacus. 3rd down and 42 from the Yellow Jacket 48.
Why not? We've had everything else in this ball game.
Yellow Jackets going to spread it out again. Twin receivers to both sides. It's going to be Strickland now. He's going to look to throw it deep down the sideline, looking for Kuhn. Into the hands of Joe Kuhn. Kuhn is free to the 15, to the 10. Joe Kuhn, touchdown. Oh, my goodness. The pass was short. It goes through the wickets of the defender, Messenger, and it's a little tip bingo to Joe Kuhn, who finds himself open down the field and into the end zone on 3rd and 42.
Third down, 42. He picks up 52 to go into the end zone. Wow, why not?
Can you believe that?
Why not?
The first passing play of the game, and it's a touchdown from 52 yards.
Now keep in mind, you've got a 2-point conversion attempt coming up here. Plus, South Harrison will get another shot at the end zone themselves in the double overtime period.
Two-point conversions are big. Heavy package for the Yellow Jackets. A turn and give. It's going to be Pinson, and I think he's short. So just 6 for the Yellow Jackets, and finally somebody puts a point on the board. Do we have a penalty here?
They got a guy down.
No, we got someone down here for the Yellow Jackets. Well, the Yellow Jackets have had some injury bugs biting them here in this ball game. It's been a physical game, Matt. Been a lot of hard hitting. And let's take a look, though, once again at this unbelievable play. Walker Strickland just throwing it deep down the sideline, put it just out of reach of the defender Messenger. And how about Joe Kuhn coming back and having the wherewithal to keep his eyes on that football and making the catch. Not only, Matt, making the catch, but making the play after the catch.
Yeah, made a nice sidestep, got away from the defenders, had enough speed to finish that one off, held on to the ball going in the end zone. That's far and away the biggest play of this ball game. But
well, big problem here. Chase Pinson, the injured player.
Yeah, that's tough on defense. He has been so good coming in from the secondary, making a ton of tackles in this ball game.
He looks okay walking it off, but he will have to exit the game for at least this play. So you're going to miss a big defensive player in the first play from scrimmage here in double overtime. Spencer Middle School leading 6-0. South Harrison has it 1st and 10 from the 20. They must score to tie. If they do that and get a 2-point conversion, they will walk it off in double overtime. Here we go. What an overtime series we have had. Back to the stick eye for South Harrison. Messenger running the show under center. He'll turn and give Beatty off tackle. Beatty upended after 4 more. That just has been the MO. Beatty for 4, right?
Yeah, Beatty has that carry, gets him over 100 yards on the game on 21 carries.
2nd down and 6 for the Hawks. Well, Pinson quickly back into the lineup here. 2nd and 6 for the Hawks. Messenger going to turn and give. Beatty off tackle again. Stacked up, but not before he'll grab 3 or 4 more. And it'll be 3rd down and short for the Hawks. 3rd down and about 2 or 3, depending on the spot. Basically in between the 12 and 13, so 3rd down and 2.5, we'll call it. Hawks looking to tie it in double overtime. Messenger turns and gives. It's all Beatty here. They're not mincing words. Beatty inside the 10. Beatty still fighting for yardage, spins off of a tackle, and he's got it down to the 2. He is a load.
They just refused to go down.
Yeah. So 1st and goal from the 2 now for the Hawks.
Just carrying defenders with him.
Yellow Jackets, do they have another goal line stand under their belt, or will the Hawks tie it and try to win it with a 2-point conversion? I would bet money that it's going to be Beatty here. Prove me wrong. Messenger turns. It's going to be Messenger keeping it himself, and he's toward the goal line. Is he short, or did he get in?
I think that ball was in the right hand. I'm not sure he got in.
They're going to call knee down about at the 4-inch line. We saw what happened last time this happened. Yellow Jackets fumbled it into the end zone. Second down and goal from the inch line for the Hawks. Well, I was proven wrong. It wasn't Beatty. Messenger under center. Will it be him or will it be Beatty? Messenger going to turn and run into his own player. Did he still get in? The ball is loose again. No way. The ball came out. The ball came out again.
C.J. Strickland came out of there with that ball. Game
Watch this.
over.
Messenger turned, and I think he ran into Beatty. Watch the turn. The ball never got into the mitts of Messenger. He turned, and the ball was never there. It goes to the ground. The Yellow Jackets recover it in the end zone, and this ball game is over.
Wow.
The Spencer Middle School Yellow Jackets win the war of attrition in double overtime. You could have made an entire football game out of the plays just that happened in overtime 1 and 2. In the end, it's Spencer Middle School recovering a fumble in the end zone.
Yeah, wow. Just wow.
Well, take a look at it one more time here, Matt. I said I thought
there was a push there right into Messenger as well, right up front.
Yeah, the ball popped out immediately.
Penna got a good push there and got the offensive lineman back into Messenger. What a play. What a ball game. I mean, you got to feel for South Harrison. They really, they deserved everything that they had in this ball game. They gave you everything, and it just came up a little short, but, man, what a battle.
Matt, I mentioned this in the end of regulation. Somebody's going to win this game. Somebody's going to lose this game. And that's not going to feel any better right now for the Hawks. It couldn't feel any better right now than it does right now for the Yellow Jackets. But when the dust settles, gosh, I hope both these teams hold their heads high with the battle that they just gave each other. And they gave us fans something really fun to do on a Thursday night in middle school football. Who would have known that it would have been this exciting in the championship game? We will break away for our sponsors. When we come back, we'll recap this one. We'll have your statistics. We'll have your Paramount Surveying play of the game and your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game after this.
Need some extra space? Roan Self-Storage in Spencer has you covered. Whether you're decluttering your home, moving, or storing seasonal items, we have a variety of unit sizes to meet your needs. And guess what? Brand new units are coming this fall. So if you've been putting off that storage project, now is the perfect time to get started. Roan Self-Storage is a proud supporter of the Roan Raiders. For more information or to reserve your unit today, please call us at 304-421-3091 or visit our website at www.roanselfstorage.com. That's Roan Self-Storage for all your storage needs, conveniently located in Spencer. Go Raiders!
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a Coyote, Bush Hog, Vermeer, and Coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines, Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980. Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin, we offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There is nothing to be confused about. Go to Willard Starchers for your parts, your welding gases, welding supplies, fire extinguishers, paint, antifreeze, oil filters, hydraulic hoses, and lots of other stuff you need. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. There is no confusion on where to shop. Need a battery? They have it. Propane? Yep. Paint for your car and equipment? Sure. Hole saw blades, jacks, and lots of tools? Absolutely. So why aren't you there already? They can't offer you a free ride to get there, but the coffee is always on for a free cup. Shop Willard Starchers, open 7 days a week. Dial 304-927-2520. When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia. To expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration, contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
We welcome you back to County Stadium. Boy, and a fun time was had by all on a Thursday night in Spencer, West Virginia with inclement weather and middle school football. We came into this one. We've broadcast plenty of Spencer middle school football this year, including the first contest between Spencer and South Harrison. It was a 14-6 battle in week number 3 of the regular season. You thought, well, this is probably going to be another close game. What we didn't know was what was to come here. A double overtime victory for the Yellow Jackets that had absolutely everything and more in 2 overtime periods. These two teams stuffed an entire game's worth of exciting plays into 2 overtimes. It was defense, defense, and defense in the regulation, 0-0 at the end of regulation. There were a couple of big plays defensively for the Yellow Jackets with the Hawks driving in the regulation. A big pass play picked off by Austin Smith earlier in the game to end a threat for the Hawks. And then the Yellow Jackets held a couple times on 4th down in a punting situation. They did a fake punt, did the Hawks. Yellow Jackets struggled to get out of their own way offensively. Give so much credit to South Harrison's defense tonight. They were really good tonight. And they caused the team in the Yellow Jackets, who likes big plays, to struggle with big plays throughout the night. The Yellow Jackets, who have turned up 200, 300-plus yards in games this year, they didn't even get to 100 for a long time. In fact, I'm going to wait and see if they even got to 100 here tonight. So you go down to the end of regulation. Neither team able to put one into the end zone. First overtime, South Harrison has the ball first. They get it down to the 4-yard line, and the Yellow Jackets hold on a 4th and 4. It was Beatty headed to the end zone, and he got really, really close before. He was gang tackled. Officials say knee down at about the 2-inch line. So the defense for Spencer holds. The Yellow Jackets get the ball back. They get a big carry on first down by Wyatt Lawson of 9 yards and gives them some momentum. They end up with the first down. They get it down, in fact, all the way to the, we'll call it 4-inch line. On second down and goal from the 4-inch line, you think this is going to be an easy victory at this point for the Yellow Jackets in overtime. They've got 3 opportunities to navigate 4 inches. What happens? The Yellow Jackets hand it off, and on the way into the end zone to win it, the ball pops loose. It is recovered in the end zone by the defense of South Harrison. Overtime number 1, done. Yellow Jackets momentum, gone. The Hawks get some momentum back. The Yellow Jackets have to regroup because they go back on offense to start the second overtime. The first play from scrimmage in the second overtime, Chase Pinson takes it, houses it from 20 yards off tackle. A late penalty from way down the field calls it back. It's a holding penalty, and from that point, the Yellow Jackets go nothing but backward. More penalties, more problems, plays in the backfield for the defense of South Harrison. It ends up with the Yellow Jackets having a third down and 42 yards from their own 48-yard line. They call a timeout. They bring in Walker Strickland, who is kind of their passing quarterback here, and he dumps one down the right side. It gets just over the outstretched hands of Messenger, may have tipped it. Joe Kuhn comes back to grab it, makes the grab, still short of the first down, by the way, turns, navigates through some tackles, and into the end zone for the touchdown. Yellow Jackets lead in double overtime 6-0. The 2-point conversion, no good. South Harrison gets it back. The Hawks, in just 2 plays, managed to get it all the way down to the 2-inch line. You're thinking, well, they're going to put it in with Beatty for sure, and this is going to be a chance for the Hawks to win it with a 2-point conversion. What happens? Messenger turns to hand off to Beatty. The problem is, Matt White, Messenger never had the ball in his hands. It was fumbled. It goes into the end zone. The Yellow Jackets recover it, and that is how the championship finishes.
Pretty sure that one took some years off of both of our lives, and I'm sure the coaching staff, John Penn, is going to need a couple days to decompress over this one. I'm sure the Lawson boys, they've, riding that high as well. And just you've got to be so proud of the effort that the Yellow Jackets gave throughout this ball game, when the offense wasn't working. And that's what they've been known for, is putting up big numbers. The numbers were not there, but the plays were there. And that's what you got to, you grind, and you just the grit, the determination, the will to not give up. There was several times there where, you could have easily given that ball game up. And, this staff is so proud of these guys and how they battled in this ball game. Big plays around. You had early on, Austin Smith with an interception. You had Walker Strickland picking up a fumble. Just a lot of turnovers, a lot of big play opportunities. But like you said, none bigger, than that big 52-yard touchdown when the yards were not there.
It was big plays throughout the year, and 99% of those big plays throughout the year were on the ground. It is so weird and serendipitous, if you want to call it that, that the big play to win it comes from the air. That is just so interesting that's just how the Yellow Jackets took the lead and eventually won this CWVAC title. Final score in 2 overtimes, 6-0. Spencer Middle School are your 2025 CWVAC Conference champions. Time for us to take a look at the final game statistics brought to you each and every ball game by Joel Baker Law Office. Joel Baker, when the numbers matter, call Joel Baker Law Office.
Yeah, you were wondering, Spencer barely over the 100-yard mark on the ground, 108, 152 for South Harrison. It really seemed like South Harrison was just dominating the game on the ground, but when you look at those final numbers, really reasonably close. 9 first downs to 4. Only 4 first downs in the ball game for Spencer, and it was the turnovers. I mean, that really was the biggest difference in this ball game. A couple of them were forced, a couple of them were unforced, and that's just the way the ball bounces sometimes for you. Individually, when you look at the final, Chase Pinson with 12 carries for 64 yards. Wyatt Lawson, 15 carries for 52. Walker Strickland comes in, throws that pass, 1 for 1, 52 yards, touchdown to Joe Kuhn. Is the saving grace in this ball game in an improbable situation. Just 4 first downs, 7 penalties for 55 yards, and 1 turnover for the Yellow Jackets. 108 on the ground, 52 through the air, 160 total for the ball game. For the Hawks, Beatty, man, he was tough. 23 carries, 118 yards, and just the ground and pound machine. Deem finished with 11 carries for 31. Messenger was 0 for 1 with an interception. 9 first downs for the Hawks, 4 penalties for 30 yards, and 4 turnovers. 152 on the ground is total for the ball games. Added up, and Spencer wins in absolute thrilling fashion. Double overtime, 6-0 to win the CWVAC championship.
I need a night off. Unfortunately, we're going to do it again tomorrow at a high school level. I told Rick Cottrell, one of the coaches for the high school, I said, buddy, can you guys just win big tomorrow so I can rest my voice after this one? Did not expect to see what we saw here tonight. Knew it could be a close game, but, man, this one had fireworks galore in many different ways, and you thought it was going to be just anticlimactic in overtime. Nope, it was not anticlimactic. Final score 6-0. We bring in our very special guest here, Joe McDonald, taking over for John Penna, who lost a little bit of hair and got some grays tonight. Joe McDonald, it is time for you to pick our Paramount Surveying play of the game. Paramount Surveying, Matt Painter and Brian Lawrence. I think it was unanimous up here in the booth.
Yes, it was. I took a poll right after the game, and it was unanimous. So here we are, 3rd and 42, double overtime. The Jackets was looking bad. But here we go. The pass down the field. And it's going. There's a tip. There's a bingo. And there is the longest 30 yards that Joe Kuhn has ran in his entire life. And right there, the game-winning touchdown right there, the longest 30-yard run of poor young Joe Kuhn's life is the winner of this. And it's very nice to say this, the CWVAC championship.
So congratulations to the connection between Walker Strickland and Joe Kuhn, our Paramount Surveying play of the game. One final break to take for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. When we return, we'll dish out our Player of the Game award. We'll wrap things up here on this special Thursday night broadcast of the CWVAC Conference Championship.
There is nothing to be confused about. Go to Willard Starchers for your parts, your welding gases, welding supplies, fire extinguishers, paint, antifreeze, oil filters, hydraulic hoses, and lots of other stuff you need. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. There is no confusion on where to shop. Need a battery? They have it. Propane? Yep. Paint for your car and equipment? Sure. Hole saw blades, jacks, and lots of tools? Absolutely. So why aren't you there already? They can't offer you a free ride to get there, but the coffee is always on for a free cup. Shop Willard Starchers, open 7 days a week. Dial 304-927-2520.
Boy, battle for the ages in middle school football. Who would have thunk that this is what we got? As the Yellow Jackets and the Hawks battle for a second time. It was 14-6 Spencer the first game. Good battle then. This one made that one pale in comparison. This one had it all in 2 overtimes. The Yellow Jackets are your champions of the Central West Virginia Athletic Conference for 2025 with a 6-0 double overtime victory. Time now for Matt White to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Players of the Game.
Well, it's normally a tradition on the final game of the season. We give it to the seniors. We're going to do that here with this 8th grade bunch, and it's a big one.
Jeez. You got the list, Matt?
I do have the list. I have the list. We just want to give a special shout-out to these guys and say thank you for giving us a great season, a great career at the middle school. We can't wait to see these guys come up to the high school next year and see what they can do. So for your graphic, I would say you just use the team picture.
I'm going to do a team pick there,
Do a team picture because this was a team victory all around. I mean, you had guys making plays, but this, I want to take this moment to announce all of this 8th grade bunch that we've had. Great group of kids, and what a thrilling win. Taven Penna, Brogan Burdett, Austin Smith, Wyatt Lawson, Connor King, Lane Matheny, Gage Boggs, Walker Strickland, Joe Kuhn, Trenton Shiree, Chase Pinson, Brock Leach, Eli Simmons, Damian Simons, Bryant Webb, C.J. Strickland, and we want to certainly wish our last guy here, Lennox Wolf, well. He got dinged up in his ball game. But congratulations, Spencer Middle School Yellow Jackets, CWVAC champions, and thank you again to this bunch of 8th graders. Can't wait to see what the future holds. 6-0. Spencer wins it all.
By my count, 17 8th graders heading up to the high school level next year. It's been a blast, folks. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this middle school special broadcast. We're happy to bring it to you, and it was a lot of fun, folks. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be back here at County Stadium. One final home game in the regular season. The Roane County Raiders looking to try to improve to 8-1. And they will battle the Polka Dots to try to do that tomorrow night. Pre-game coverage begins at 7:05 p.m. and kickoff set for 7:30 p.m. For tonight, and for all of us here, Joe McDonald with A&M Digital Technologies providing the scoreboards, the graphics, the instant replays, and now the Paramount Surveying play of the game. Katie White, our camera person. Great job, Matt White, pulling double duty with stats and as my caller analyst for all of us here at WVRC. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful rest of the night.
You've been listening to Roane County High School Raider Football on WVRC 104.7 FM. Raider Football has been brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Board-Depue Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenters General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brannon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomard and Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time for more exciting play-by-play action with Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. Roane County High School Raider football broadcasts are an exclusive production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.